All right, I guess we are starting out with something big-ish in the morning. First, I come in and now I get this notification. Let me show it to you guys real quick. In three, two, one, we'll go. We get a message from Lighter saying, "Proxy, wait, hold on. Proxy, I want to borrow a videotape from you, but I forgot the name. All I remember is that it was a scientist who predicted the hollow disaster ahead of time and tried to warn people, but nobody believed him. It's a pretty obscure name like Nobility or something. Nihility? That should be it. Sorry, I'm not good at remembering names. So you do have it? Yep, do have it. That's good. It's always so reliable. Just so happens to be in town. In 6th Street, right? I'll come pick it up if you have some time. Hooray! He does care. Right, we did get Lucia the other day. So... Hold on.
If we're just wandering around, I'm game for wherever.
Okay. I guess we'll go to the video store. First stop to be... Sublighter. Proxy. Busy. Business is good. Manager. I assume that was an accident. You did it on purpose, didn't you? Yeah, of course. Force of habit. I just forgot to correct myself then. I'm here to pick up the videotape I mentioned. Oh yeah, besides the tape, there's something else I've been meaning to ask.
Yesterday, Caesar and Lucy had another heated duel and did a number on the only vintage videotape player in the camp. So, as the manager of the best video store in New Era do, could you lend me a player so I can watch this movie? And, of course, it'd be nice if you also happen to have a little space for me to watch it.
Yeah, we've got a player in the store. Let's watch it together.
I knew you'd come through, almighty manager. All right, let's watch it together then.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I just skipped the part. Like, yeah, we got videotape in the store and then jumped to the next part. Watch.
Yeah, we've got a player in the store. Let's watch it together.
See? Let's watch together, but I forgot to. And as a bonus, how about a movie to watch it with you?
Let's hope it's a good one. I'd hate to waste this precious chance to watch something together on a B-movie.
True. Bro, spinning the facts. You watch a movie with Lighter, didn't expect him to be into it, and there's a lot of question. Is he wearing sunglasses while watching a movie indoors?
I know the movie's over, but why are you staring at me, manager? Is there something on my face?
Could be anything.
Can I ask you something? Why are you still wearing sunglasses?
To cover my eyes so you wouldn't catch me dozing off during the movie. Kidding, I'm kidding. You went to great lengths to find this videotape for me, so of course I watched it gratefully. Honestly, since Nihility is a disaster movie, I was expecting some more graphic scenes. You know, blood and guts. Seeing blood makes me dizzy, and
Right.
passing out in your store probably wouldn't be so good. People might get the wrong idea. But even without any extreme gore, the movie was still scary enough.
You're scared? So disaster movies are your weak spot, huh?
No, it wasn't the disaster scenes that were scary. The scariest part for me was when the decision maker in the movie ignored the warnings of a hollow disaster from the scientist and made the wrong choice. The most ridiculous thing is that he'd already realized the danger, but chose to ignore it out of a false sense of security, which ended up causing countless people to be consumed by the hollow. Nothing in the world is scarier than that.
That's a weird fear. Are you seriously scared?
Yeah, I am. I may look calm, but my hands are trembling. I'm on the verge of passing out. If that decision maker were still alive, every day from then on would be a descent into the abyss of suffering and guilt. Every sleepless night, he'd be thinking about it over and over. What if I'd chosen differently back then? Would everything be completely different?
But all those what-ifs are pointless.
True.
Yeah, it is pointless. No one gets a second chance. In any case, I hope you can always make the right decision at the right moment. Well, it's getting late. Thanks for the movie. See you next time.
Bye later. Sweet. You can now promote the store like everyone else. Oh, and also saw as well. Nicole's nice, but Miyabi at headquarters. Well, yeah, that's where she is. To my wife. There she is. Go to her. There she is. Sup, wife? A working bee can live for 60 days, while an idle bee can only live for 20. Yanai told me this today. It started when Haramasa made a bet with Sukaku. After winning, he made Sukaku take over his routine patrols. I corrected Yanagi at the time, said it should be that bees don't work even like 60 days while working bees live 20. Yanagi told me she made the statement to make a point to Haramasa. While my correction was true, it didn't have any intention effect. She has a point still. Proxy, what do you think? You're on business, what do you think? I corrected. So it would correct it too. I'm glad. I want to respect the truth about bees' lives. True! Be respectful for bees! Be me, no me, bee. Don't worry, wife. I'm always here for you. Well, not much I can say at a time like this, because everything else. Alright, I gotta go to Seed. Let's see how she's doing. See how my girl's doing. With Robot Seed Senior. Pew, 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 pew. Gosh, I just love that character a lot. How about you, Barry? Alright, new month. On 5 and 5 and 50 and money. I get this because that should be a lot. Yeah, 14. Okay, 22 to my that. That's still 30. Can I just buy 5? I'll be fine with it either way. Mail. Boom. No, not that. I want this one. Yeah, because we did a temple there. We are... How far are we? Left bumper. We're 80 pulls in. Hooray. Alrighty. Might as well do some pulls real quick, so let me just... Nothing. And this one just to be safe. Hey, cool. I have a Billy drive, which is important because I'm gonna need it for his stuff too. Do I get this? Really is nice. What does it do again? No, I won't. What does it do? Energy regen, cool. HP. It's a lot. Cool. And his Montos, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Holy cow, it's a very nice one. Holy cow, I kind of need that. Do I tempt it though? I do it for Vivian and anything else, but still. I'll hold off for now. I'll hold off. Let's go to Seed. It's a Cobalt one, so I can just Spleed Blitz it real quick, because I know the response is. As they call Colby. Oh, a proxy, blah blah blah. My name is such, blah blah blah. See, didn't mean any harm. Yep, she didn't mean any harm. Doesn't suck. Speaking of names, would you like to name me Seed? Because it seems like a given topic. They all accept this. I like this with name. Yeah. Woo. Apparently, Seed wants to talk to us from a flower shop. Oh my gosh, what a nice first few minutes of the game. Oh my gosh, Orchetta, what's up? Miss, you've been pacing here for several minutes. Now, would you like to take a look at the flower? This little one. They're so well taken care of. Thank you for the compliment. Do you have any favorite flowers? No. What are you trying to do?
Hello, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
I want to buy some flowers for my squad mates. Could you give me some recommendations?
Of course. But pardon me for asking. Were you just eyeing the flowers and swallowing?
Seed, Orchidea. If you want to pick some flowers, I think I might be able to help.
Proxy, are you interested in these little ones too?
Oh, Wise. Do you happen to know this young lady? In that case, let's pick out some flowers that suit her intentions together.
Thank you.
Leave it to me. Seed, what kind of flowers are you looking for? Are they gifts for someone?
Yep. I feel like everyone on the squad's been doing a lot for me lately. So I want to give them a sea of flowers. So big that they can swim in it. But I got told off when I told Captain Magus I wanted them to lie in a sea of roses. I wonder why. Anyway, she said that I should just get one bouquet for each of them.
If they really tried swimming in roses, they'd all get stabbed by the thorns. Let's pick some bouquets that match each of them, yeah?
About that, I made up my mind while we were chatting earlier. There are so many little ones to choose from here. I'll get flame lilies for Soldier 11, morning glories for Orphe, moonflowers for Captain Magus, and Trigger gets red spider lilies. My instincts are telling me these are perfect for them.
Yeah, your instincts are solid. The thing is, other than the flame lilies, those flowers all have pretty grim meanings, don't they?
Really? Well, I think everyone has a flower that suits them best. And these little ones really do fit them, don't you think?
Don't you know?
Young lady, when giving flowers, it's not always about matching appearances or aura. It's more about how they'll feel when receiving them. Don't you think what matters the most is bringing a smile to their face?
And so, what should I do? Oh, maybe sort the flowers by type. Oh, encrypt the names with a Caesar cipher and write a message using the petals. That should be enough to convey my feelings, right?
That might be a bit much.
True. But I like the idea. It's a very creative idea, though.
How about this? I know the members of Obel Squad pretty well, too. If you trust me, I can help choose flowers that suit each of them.
Sure. I bet Captain won't blow a fuse this time if you pick them.
Woo! Luckily, Seed agrees without hesitation. With Orchetta's help, you pick. How about that? Add a burp. Seed agrees with no hesitation. With Orchetta's help, you pick out a new set of flowers. Obel Squad will love them. While Orchetta wraps the bouquet, you get a strange feeling. Seed keeps staring at you. When you suddenly turn her way, she looks away, runs over to whisper something to Orchetta.
Oh, I see. So there's another reason you came. Please, come with me to the back. Wise, would you mind waiting at the entrance?
Sure. All right, right. I got to move the world. Seed follows Orchida in the flower shop. A short while later, she returns with a pot of flower. In both hands, its soft pink petals look pretty familiar.
That flower. Is that a Nineveh? Seed, did you buy a Nineveh? What for?
I heard this store might have some, so I asked. Everything went surprisingly smoothly. You know, my memories from before the fall of the old capital are really fuzzy. It felt like my memory functions were impaired before I met Seed Sr. My earliest memory is of looking out through a shattered window. Where the fences and barbed wire used to be, there was just nothing. So I left. I don't remember how long I walked, how far, or who I met. But one thing sticks. I saw a flower, just like this in the hollow. Except that one was hundreds of times bigger than this one.
Very interesting, Seed. But
Wait, that sounds like... Are you saying you also saw the real Nineveh before you met Seed Sr.? Do you remember anything else about that day?
The real Nineveh? Huh. Maybe. I always thought it was just some overgrown flower. I don't remember much else. But that flower keeps showing up in my dreams. So I figured I'd buy one for myself. Why not, right? I'll put it in the most visible spot in the cockpit. Maybe one day it'll help me remember what I've forgotten. Seed Sr., you, the captain, you're all so curious about what happened when the old capital fell.
yes.
I'll do my best to help. And when I do, I'll collect a nice reward from you all.
I see. I thought you picked Nineveh just because you liked it. I didn't realize you were thinking so far ahead.
Well, this is also Seed Sr.'s biggest wish. I'll get the truth out of Nineveh. Plus, the flower that suits me best is obviously a different little one.
I know what it is. It's okay, Seed.
Sorry. I assumed you picked it because it suited you, just like you did for everyone else. So what's your perfect flower then?
That's classified for now.
Yeah?
But I'll have you sign a non-disclosure agreement soon, Proxy. Be good and wait patiently till then.
Hooray! Say and do. I guess we can get started on the... Let's just start on the inverted night lantern. Here we go! Time for story. AKA, character? Agent story? Agent plot? Agent story. Thank you, game. A new broadcast. Tales of the Dreamless. Oh, for those who are new, when it comes to like voice acting, I tend to be quiet as humanly possible so we can get like as much voice acting as possible. Disclaimer wise, I'll also be able to chat when the chat. So, if you need a question, just holler there. I'll see what I can do. But let's begin. Lucia wants to raise a strange puppy, but it hasn't quite warmed up to her yet. Alright, here we go. Wise, Lucia said she needed to see you, but knowing her schedule, she won't be around for a while. How do you know that? How do you look at her schedule? I'll take some sleep then. Then Mel, you can get some sleep. Wise, are you sure? You're actually an old man in disguise. It's way too early for sleep. I'll be fine. Alright, I'm going to bed. If you and Lucia run into anything fun, you better tell me about it. Sure. Sure enough, before long, someone come knocking to the room's window. At this hour, it can only be...
Wise? I knew you'd still be up.
Well, yeah, because I sleep here.
Yep, I'm still up. I'm just not an early sleeper.
Perfect. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is... I was hoping you could help me with something. Lately,
My ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow. Completely stuck.
How stuck? I mean, I totally get what you mean.
Oh, that's rough. How were things going before you hit the bottleneck?
It was going pretty well, I guess. I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for hollow camping, and I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked.
Huh?
Oh, do you happen to know if you tie both ends of a Spectre's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
I have many questions, Lucia. I like a lot of them, but I'll have the inner thoughts of why I speak then.
Wait, Lucia. Where are all these research ideas even coming from?
What do you mean, where? From the Hollows, of course. Just walk on in, run into a couple of ethereals, and boom! Research inspiration! But I'll admit, these ordinary inspirations are just not enough.
What do you mean not enough? What do you have in your mind?
The inspirations are not enough? Or should I be asking, what about the other ideas you had before?
Roxy, could it be you haven't read any of my posts on Spook Shack? I guess the titles of my posts haven't been catchy enough. If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, people are just gonna get bored and lose their interest in the forum.
So you tell me all this started was because simply you wanted more popularity than Snapchat. Or the group chat. Very reasonable. Alright, let's see what we can do.
And when that happens, where can I find leads on the night horror?
Huh? How about the who?
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
How long?
For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait, Proxy, do you think ethereals can communicate with humans?
It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Don't look at other things that have in the past. I'm pretty sure it's most likely possible. What's my source? I made it the fuck up. Simple. Anyway.
I suppose it's not impossible. If we could really communicate... No, I'm not using an Arlon sofa.
I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just baseless speculation and leave it at that. But right now, I've got the perfect research subject in mind. Let's head out now! Before diving into the Hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
Who is the Fluffy?
Why do you want to visit Fluffy first?
Oh, I'm going to buy a toy.
You're buying a toy? Since when did you have a pet?
Not yet, actually. But I know Chestnut's gonna be the goodest pup.
I see. You're thinking of using the toy to get the puppy's attention.
Yes!
Wait, then why can't we do it after we're finished with our business in the Hollow?
Lucia? Why are you trying to go after this? What are we gonna gain from this? What would we gain from this? I have so many questions. That's why you're my favorite.
Hey there! Welcome in! Looking for something special today?
Maybe.
If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own, what should I get?
Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion. That's all it takes to win a puppy's heart. It's true!
I don't know. It worked on my dog. Look at him so nice and peaceful on the bed.
Kindness, patience, and passion. Yeah, no dog would say no to that. I'm convinced.
No. I'm not saying I don't believe it. It's just... Chestnut's a very particular little pup.
Ah, I understand.
Hmm.
I've met lots of special needs pups. Some were abandoned, some have been on their own since they were born.
Right.
If you want to gain their trust, it will take a longer time. Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies! I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it.
Corin leans with a sniff. She introduces the treat. Achoo!
Sorry, the smell got me.
Funny.
That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is, a bit of a picky eater.
I see.
I also see.
Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing. Our kitties and puppies go nuts for it.
This looks great! But is it sturdy enough?
Huh?
I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so I wouldn't call it sturdy. It should work for smaller dogs, though.
Chestnut's a big girl, with a big girl attitude.
Oh, that might not work then. Let me think.
Thinking.
Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, we do have another toy for bigger pups. It's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused with a calming scent to help soothe anxious pups. People can't really smell it, but dogs usually like it a lot.
Oh, this is adorable! Though, I'm not sure if Chestnut would care much about the scent with her sense of smell.
I'm more concerned. But I see where you're going at. What are you trying to get to, Lucia?
Based on what you said, Lucia, Chestnut is a big girl who doesn't eat much, has a weak sense of smell, and a bit of a temper. That sounds a little weird.
What's weird about that? Every puppy's different. Chestnut's just got her own little quirks.
Lucia, why are you sweating? It's just a simple question I just asked. Why are you sweating?
I'll take this one, please.
Ah, look at it, so cute. Highly recommended for Chewy. Wow, details. He saw the toy, went out, and got his own toy. Oh, that's cute.
You got it. Hope it helps you bond with that special little pup of yours.
Oh, it definitely will.
Lucia takes the cushion Kyron recommended, then rushes over to the hollow. Okay. Better catch up quickly. Quick. I said quickly because it's better. You hear it?
My
Yippee!
dream seems to have become a reality.
You're right, but
You're right.
Let's.
I'm gonna send him
Become
Monato.
even stronger.
Uh,
Take your time. I'm listening.
that's not good, but like, do I switch it up or do I risk it? I'll risk it. I'll risk
can
it.
become
What's the
even
worst
stronger.
that can happen? Don't worry, it's just a simple way to walk a dog. Yeah, simple. Simple. Follow up to your force. While Lucy is in a dream state, she unlocks the off field. Aftershock. Cool.
Let me think. All right, let's head that way.
Let's go, baby. A scientist.
Huh? Isn't that strange? This place was nice and quiet last time I was here.
Nice and quiet? You mean there weren't this many ethereals here before?
Y'all, let's go, baby.
Not exactly. But the ethereals here were always pretty chill. They hardly ever gather like this.
What do you mean by chill?
Thank goodness you guys are here. I was this close to being killed. That sneaky little hottie totally set me up.
And?
Huh? Which hottie are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals that surrounded you, I didn't see any.
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie, just about waist high. That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed by all those ethereals.
Never heard of anything like that before. An ethereal pulling tricks on people? How did it trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase it, you know?
That's pretty weird.
It's not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
No, I mean, you are pretty weird, mister.
Oh,
In the
okay.
Hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
Great
I
question.
didn't chase it. Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie ran at me out of the blue, with a whole pack of ethereals behind it to ambush me.
Now that's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero being able to command other ethereals. Maybe that little hot tea has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
Whoa.
I don't get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. That's just the way it is. Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me? That is just absurd.
We're not here to take down ethereals. We're just here to save you. Plus, we're not even here for you. We're here for something else. You're just here. At night. In the middle of nowhere? I don't remember how far this was, but point is, you're just here by yourself.
Sir, with all due respect, my friend here just wants to know what happened to you. Plus, she just saved your life. Now really isn't the time to point fingers, is it?
You!
Frustrated by the question from Lucia that couldn't answer, the investigator snaps and storms off. In the dark. Alone. Again.
Roxy, do you think I'm absurd too?
Nah, you good. You good.
You've always been a little absurd, haven't you? Sorry, that was a bad joke. What I mean is, ethereals are dangerous, sure, but people can be too. I don't think you're wrong for being cautious.
Ah, I knew it! Wise, we're totally in sync. Like how Ahriman and Spectre always find each other in the dark.
Very specific, but cool.
Plus, that investigator earlier was quite the weird one. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of hurting someone.
About the what?
Hold on. Who's Chestnut? You don't mean that hottie the investigator was talking about, right?
Yeah! Chestnut is a good girl. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to injured investigators so I could help them. This one time, right around here, my carrot stopped working. Chestnut just happened to stroll by and guided me out.
Aw.
You mean a hottie is working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? That's even wilder than the research you mentioned earlier.
There's other reasons, of course, but I trust Chestnut. She's always been gentle and kind. What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like someone was tagging her, tracking her. Just like that guy from earlier.
Curious.
A kind and gentle ethereal. I need a second to process it. Those other reasons must be really important.
It's a long story. Let's talk about it when we get back.
Sure.
Ugh. And thanks to that weirdo earlier, I didn't even get the chance to give Chestnut the toy I picked out. Let's look around a bit more. Maybe she's still nearby. I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
Yes, I got my eyes. Hooray! Villain! Ah! Ouch! Rude! Rude! I just want to be free! Honor to go! Yo, let's go, it worked. Gosh, it just took me a while to activate that. Holy. I'm bad, I'm bad. Game are bad, I'm sorry. Hello, can I?
Right behind you.
Oh, because we're in the dream stage. Oh, I get it now. Oh, okay. This makes more sense now. Okay.
Leave it in a toaster. Drawn from countless legends, mythologies, and dreams.
I'm gonna do that. Ouch. There we go. Ah! When I even... Why won't you die? Finally, holy.
Chestnut, I know you're there. You didn't hide your tail properly.
She understood that?
Of course. She always understood me.
Cute.
Aw, you don't like it?
Although this is the closest Chestnut has ever gotten to me, it seems like she's not in the mood to play with me just yet. Should we head back? Wait. Sorry, tell me you're not friends with the dog, but is friends with the dog. But you're close, but not that close. Gosh, you remind me of someone I know. Sure, let's head back. Because of me or because of Chestnut? Yes. But I think I know what you want to ask. Let's talk about it once we get out of here. Ooh, what a difficult day. Night? Afternoon? No, it's a night, but is it midnight? I would assume it like took place in midnight because it makes more sense to me. Oh my gosh, bad graphics for like a split second. You leave the Hollow of Lucia and return to Sormian Bay. What a shame. You mean Chestnut?
Aw, Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift.
Aww.
Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Well, we can always head back to Lemnian Hollow next time and look for her again.
Okay. I hope we get to see Chestnut next time.
Aww.
Oh, right. I promised to tell you why I trust Chestnut, didn't I?
Yes.
Well, it has something to do with the night horror legend from my tribe.
Huh?
Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
Okay.
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but you never said it sent you a gift. Can you tell me more about it?
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu.
Right.
We rest during the day, and
Yep.
we're active at night.
Correct.
The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasted for days, and just before it fell, it released a final surge of power. Ever since then, it's haunted our dreams. Sometimes, when our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its call, just before the ether consumes them, Before they become ethereals, they regain clarity for just a fleeting moment. Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who fall asleep, the stronger it becomes.
How strong?
What a terrifying curse. Is there anything you can do to break it?
No. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, someone always stays awake to keep watch. The strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the Hollows, ethereals don't attack us. They see us like we're one of them. And this staff, it's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the night horror. It lets me mimic ethereal abilities. The chieftain said I was the most gifted of the younger generation, or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that, but he gave this staff to me.
Wow. It's kind of cool. You're very gifted, you're talented, and you like to talk to animals.
Being seen as one of the ethereals and copying their moves. If all these weird powers are gifts from the night horror, then what about Chestnut?
Oh, Chestnut. It was a night not long ago. Granny was keeping watch for me. She was telling me stories of the night horror, how it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the night horror she saw in her dreams. Just like everyone else said, a stunningly beautiful ethereal, almost godlike. That night, I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me, and in front of me, there was a little hottie.
Aww.
It looked tired, like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other, like survivors meeting after a disaster, still cautious, still on edge. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And she treated the other outsiders kindly too. That's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift. A little dog sent by the night horror.
Huh. Interesting.
So the night horror was just being nice? But why?
I don't know. But I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we can get along, maybe the conflict we saw in the dreams won't come true after all. And what if the night horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could finally come to an end. Sounds silly, doesn't it?
Sounds like a dream come true for you in this case, but I see what you mean by like being hesitant to tell me. Makes sense.
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia. We still know so little about the Hollow. I think your thoughts are worth exploring.
Even among my own people, no one really believes me. Except for Ade and Granny.
Lucia glances. Oh, hold on, let me slow it down. Glances out the window. The night sky is beginning to fade, just a faint shimmer in the dawn of the horizon. On the horizon. I got a light, it burns! Can't believe it's already this late. It's morning. Better make it most of it now. You grab your baggage or go back to sleep. Both are the same thing. Nope. After I got away from home, there's no one to tell me what to do, so it's time to stir up some trouble. I don't like where this is going. Today, I'm gonna pull it all morninger. You do you, girl. You do you. You do you. Yeah, haven't you heard? Staying up early in the morning could really mess up your health. I used to think that was just something only night watchers had to deal with. But later... Sorry, I had to take a breather because like I ate a bird the other day. I found out that if only I can English my sentence and read the script properly. But later, I found out that whether in the Outer Ring and the Wifein Peninsula, everyone looked just as lost as lifeless in the morning. Because no one wants to wake up because they just slept. People sleeping standing up on the cable car, some stumbling in the bamboo charging stations with their eyes barely open. Man, now you got me in a yawn. It's not even morning for me. How? Others drift into herbal tea shops asking for coffee. Clearly, they are taking damage from pulling these early morning hours. Especially because you stayed up all night. This doesn't make sense, but alright. Again, you do you, girl. Really? But I could not just get some sleep in the morning, like Grandma told me. Besides, I clearly remember Wise. Wise. When you wake up early, you also. Wait, we're getting off track. It's actually about Chestnut. I heard that people often talk about morning walks with their pets along the beach with Swomian Bay. Should we go check it out? I want to learn how others talk to their animals like them. I'll use one example. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Lucia. We're gonna do it for you. We'll talk to the first person we see. Wait, is that a freaking turtle? Oh, she got a pet turtle? Well, alright, let's talk to the bird. Wow! Want to say hi to her? Hey there, little birdie. Chirp, chirp. So cute. It's rare to see a bird willing to perch. Perch? I really want to say perch. It might perch, but no, it's perch. So, docilely. I don't think that's a real word, but still. On someone's shoulder, she's really friendly with people. If only Dog would rely on me like that. I have that. He's on my bed. He's very sleepy. There may be a chance. She's just being lazy, not wanting to flap her own wings. Just wants to use me as a personal ride. Chirp. The bird pecks the man's ear hard. As the man begs for mercy, the bird gently nuzzles. Holy cow. Gently nuzzles her beak against the side of his face. Why can't I read today? It's literally right there, but I just can't read. Wow, you two are really close. I got it. Animals can be moody sometimes. As animals, we need to be good at having patience and also seize the right moment to create opportunities for communication. That's right. I trust she won't hurt me, and she trusts I won't hurt her. Everything else is minor. Though, honestly, this one did hurt quite a bit. Ouch. Sure. I get it. I get it. I trust the chestnut won't hurt me. So next time, if she ignores me, I'll say something to make her angry. When she gets mad enough to bite me, I'll apologize. I don't think that's not the point what he's trying to get to. No worries, everything is minor. Chirp chirp. I mean, exactly. It's just a little dog. What trouble could your chestnut possibly get into? Well, but he's just a dog. He won't bite. Yes, he do. Sup? Hello. Good morning. Bad morning, unfortunately. All right, got it. So what do you want me to do now? The cocky little dog barks loudly a few more times, makes some impatient sneezes, then he lifts his head and turns around, clearly a sign he wants to leave. The girl watched him heaves and the heavy sigh. Turns to ask Lucia. Sorry, what are you trying to just now? I want to ask how you and your dog usually get along. Oh, it's simple. He screams at me, I obey. If I don't obey, he screams, and then I obey. I always manage to cause even bigger trouble, and all I have to do... not much. It was just like, we just went to story mode. That's all we're doing for these few days. No, we're just talking about dog. So yeah, besides that, it was just dog. We're looking at Lucia's comparing other animals. Like, how do you get along with your pet? Like, oh, okay. So that's what we're doing. He always managed to cause even bigger trouble, and all I have to do is bark. We are a heartless. Whoa! That's Kingdom Hearts reference. Heartless. Oh, never mind. Okay. I let it slide. But Heartless, holy cow. Don't get Kingdom Hearts reference in here. Don't make me do it. With endless energy, his poor slave. That's pretty much it. Oh. Of course, I thought already doing something about it. Like starting a grand rebellion, grabbing him and jumping to the sea. I think that's a bit too much. I don't think you need to do that. But then I thought, I'm not even a good swimmer. As I want revenge on my dog, but I'm apparently the weakest human out there. And my dog's like the most jacked dog out there and can lift planets, and I can't. Alright. If he swims back to shore and tricks someone else with that instant act of his, wouldn't I just be another poor soul fallen victim? Now she does cause there, Chan. Suddenly, a strange smile creeps across the girl's face as reminding something exciting. But hey, humans live longer. Whoa! In 10 years, you'll get old. Whoa! We're talking about your dog, and how you get along. Don't think about his death like that. Come on. When time comes, we will live to. You know what? What a fair statement. The tyrant is clearly displeased with this and runs off screaming, probably not wanting it to trick any other poor innocent humans. The girl rushes after it without even managing to say goodbye. This example doesn't seem very helpful. I already learned is maybe I could chase after Chestnut when she also tuggered out. The stuff is pillow in her mouth. Lucia scribes, holy cow, I don't know why I said scrubs. Scribbles, holy cow. She scribbles in her notebook, ends up turning out a page and then... Turtle! This guy has a pet turtle! Taking my turtle for a walk. Hey, Lassie! Nah, I'm gonna hey, Lassie, what's up? Hi, sir. Are you talking to your turtle, taking your turtle for a walk? The composed turtle raises his head slightly, nod gently in acknowledgement. Turtle, you can read my mind, can't you? That's right. Old pal here was my grandfather's good friend. He passed down to my dad, and my dad passed it down to me. Technically, I should call it, you know what? Let's not get into it. Your grandfather's good friend. Lucia counts on her fingers, trying to figure out the generational relationship between two elderly folks. Too long. Many years ago, when I first got it from my dad, I was still young. Back then, I found it too lazy and slow, so I just kept it at water tank. It seems to know I looked down on it, so it gave me the cold shoulder too. But over these past few months, I've grown old and can't walk as much. It forgave me for neglecting it before. Now it's willing to keep me company when I go out for a soak out in the sun. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's why I said, Lucy. That's nice. I wish I could have my quiet moment with my dog, too. I don't think she's getting too close to me. Take it easy, young one. One step at a time. When words fail us, we can still speak through action. Simply keep communicating with them, and they'll eventually understand. Right. It only took you 2 generational years to make them communicate. Right. Of course. Why would I forget that? So that's how you interact with animals. I still got a lot to learn. But I feel like Chestnut is also trying to get closer to me. Though she didn't accept my gifts, she wasn't completely indifferent. Tay was the closest she's ever got to me. But, how did I gain her trust? How about try to keep believing in her? So you mean, even though I saw Chestnut being hostile and to investigate her tonight, I still gave her the pillow? So Chestnut was willing to get close because she thought she believed she was a good ethereal? Yes. That makes sense. Just like what Gramps said earlier, Chestnut understood me. Yep, that's an investigator. Chestnut was really unfriendly with him. Totally different from how I've seen her treat others before. How she treats both of us. Holy cow, I keep mumbling my words. Really, that bird really got to me this day. I like to believe that Chestnut made her own judgment after observing him. Although, I don't, holy cow, what's with this sentence? Though I don't yet, holy cow, though I don't yet know the reason. As an ethereal chestnut being so friendly is already a miracle that defies nature and goes against instinct. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to let her down. Probably because it's her usual bedtime. She seems pretty sleepy already. Well, it looks like you're getting sleepy. Alright, tonight's Hollow Bedtime's tale ends here. Even all planning on mourning her has gone way too long. I need to get out of here before the night emissary magic wears off. I can find you when there's any new developments. Hooray! Like the prince from the fairy tale, we must leave. When time runs out, Lucy waves goodbye, pulls her hood, and gracefully vanishes in the crowd. Looks at crowd that's just sand. Hooray! That's one. Let's do two.